Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We're back after a long hiatus in MLB The Show 2017. We got a couple more episodes till we convert it over to 18. So let's get into it. Going up against the Dodgers here. And this is a very good team. And we're going to have Kyle Hendricks on the mound. He's 8-6 with a 3.83 ERA. And a whip of 1.19. So let's see what he can do in this late afternoon day. So start out with the first batter, a sinker on the outside. The next pitch, a four-seam fastball up and inside against Polanco, and he is caught looking. And we end up getting a 3-up, 3-down. We're gonna have Brandon McCarthy on for LA. With a 6-5 record, 3.44 ERA, and a 1.16. And here we go. Later in the second inning, this one's going to be in the gap as it's picked up and thrown in, looking for the double. He has it, and it looks like that is going to be one of their first base runners on the day. The first guy we see in the second inning, a diving snag there by Rizzo. And the runner advances off to third. 2-1 count. It's going to be over to Hayward. He's not going to be able to catch it, but it will hold the runner down at third. So we'll have guys in the corners. As this one is a pop-up into left field. It's picked up by Schwarber after another pop-up before that. And the Dodgers do not get anything out of that. Going to the third, going to have a Hendricks here trying to help his own cause, and he does. A blooper down the line in right field. So 1 out single there by the pitcher. And that one was up and outside. Pretty good swing there to put it in the opposite field and get it right over the first baseman. So with 1 out here, and that's got a high fly ball deep in the center field, and Almora will not be able to hit that hard enough, and it's caught about the warning track. Hayward here, ground ball over to first, and that will end the inning. So not a lot going there after Hendricks gets on base. So we go into the fourth. And this one's down the line, and it will be missed by Bryant. Not able to get there as Schwarber loses track of it there after he throws it in. So we got runners at third and second and third. This one's popped up in left field. Schwarber's there. And he's going to catch it and throw it in. The run is off the mark, but no one is going home. So with 1 out, we're going to walk. Looks like Martinez there, or Gonzalez, my bad. And we're going to have the pitcher up. That's why we did this. Actually, it's going to be a guy that's not as big, and Ethier puts it into right. It's caught. Hayward. The throw in is a good one, but will not be in time. So next is going to be Vertigo, and he is caught looking with that one inside. And they only get 1 out of that 4 hits. The Cubs only had that 1 hit by Hendricks. Going the fourth here, and that one's just over the glove, and that'll be a single for Schwarber as the got runners at the corners there with Contreras here, and he's going to have a single up the middle, and the run will score. A tie ball game. And we are still going here strong. As Contreras with that one. Baez up with 2 outs, and that's going to be a grounder over to short. Easy play. And that will end your inning. Cubs only able to get 1 out of that one, but it is a tie game going into the 5th. So later on, going into the 6th after walking 1, and here's a single up the middle against Hendricks. So as we see here, just straight down the middle and can't react fast enough. It is 2 outs though, and here's another single And this will load the bases up. We might look at bringing out Hendricks here. We're going to keep him in though. And another single, and that should probably be the day of our starter. I keep on giving up singles, but this time we keep them in. We have some faith here, and Hendricks gets out of the inning, only allowing one. So we got Russell, Bryant, and Rizzo up here, and they don't get anything as we go back into the next inning, the 7th, and there is a single up the middle. We still have our starter in here. We got our bullpen up working right now. But Hendricks here, sinker down. And that one is in the strike zone. Gets one looking. A good hit and run there as Hayward throw over to third. Will be a little bit off the mark here as we bring in Josh Tomlin with runners on the corners. So Tomlin, not the greatest in relief, but he throws pretty hard when he does. But that can mean some good hits. As that one's over in the corner, Schwarber has it. One run scores, another one coming in. We hit the runoff, or the cutoff there, and we will not be able to make a play at home. That's going to make it a 5-1 game. It's a grounder over to Rizzo. Easy. Just up in the bag. With 2 outs and a guy on third. This will be a high fly ball in left field. Easy play for Schwarber, and that will end your inning. Blasting it open with 3 more runs. But we're going with Schwarber, Contreras, and Baez coming in here. But they don't do anything. So going to the 8th, we're back to Tomlin. And another ball that was hit far left field over to Schwarber. And that will be a double. Arlekin hitting it over there tonight. And that one, that was on the outside and kind of was hung to the inside. So after that leadoff double, there's going to be a bunt attempt there, and that's going to be caught in the air by Contreras. And Tomlin, 4-seam fastball, gets Polanco staring at that one. He's staring at another one there, doesn't like the call, and I don't blame him there. That's down by the knees. Probably a little bit too low, but Tomlin gets the call. So with 2 outs in the 8th, trying to preserve this to give us a chance in the bottom of the 8th and 9th. It's going to the outside. That 4-seam will miss. Forsythe hasn't hurt us today, but he's hurt us in prior series. And so we're going to be pitching around him here. There's a changeup on the inside with Tomlin here. Going in the inside with a changeup. This could be a big one. He's jacked a lot of pitches from us, as that's a 4-seam to the outside. And we have a 2-2. Looking here. Going towards the outside, and this one's going to be hit and easily caught by Hayward. So a big clutch moment there. Tomlin will end his day, but it will not be enough as the Dodgers tack on another 4 in the 9th, and we can't tack on any more to come back from that. So Hendricks gets the loss, and McCarthy ends up pitching a full game, only giving up 1 earned run. So going here after that 1-9 loss, we sim a couple more games as we head in to a series with the Cardinals. Again, they're trailing behind us a little bit, but they're not too far back. We'll be going up against Michael Wacha, 11-7, 3.43 ERA, and a 1.29 WHIP. So I think the Cardinals are only 2 games back, and we're in August. So Baez going to have one deep right field over the right fielder, and it will be a double as he slides into second. So a good hit there by Baez. If you take another look at that one, it is a low one. Baez is known to really swing at pitches all over the strike zone. And then we come back with the next one. That's in left center field in the gap. Baez will score, and that will be the first run of the day. Big one there by Chris Bryant. So we're going to have Schwarber out here. And Schwarber jacks one high fly ball in right center field, and it will be caught. And that will end your inning. Not able to gain more and get Bryant home from second, but Bryant in the end scores a run as we see John Lackey 10-7, 3.19 ERA, 1.24 WHIP, and we weren't pretty high on him staying. From last year, he was getting pretty old. His ratings were dipping a lot, but he's actually done a decent job. So going over here, ground ball after that, single and easy turn double play. And then we have here Lackey going the inside, and that's a high fly ball deep center field, and it will be caught. Remember, at this point, we do not have Rizzo today, as we gave him the day off, and we're going with Bryant at first, and from there. But that's a big, big diving catch by the former Cub Dexter Fowler. To take another look at this, thought it was going to be a gapper here, but just stretch out there and caught it. Dangerous play if he misses it. That's going all the way to the wall. So Lackey curveball outside, gets Adams looking, and he does not like that call. So 2-2, and this one will be a 2-out single. Trying to get something going here and get that run back here in the second. Runner goes. That's going to be inside. Good throw there, and it will get the runner there. That's Fowler with that speed, but that will end that desire for a run. So we go into third. Almora is up, and that one's going to be in right center, high fly ball, and it's going to get down. It's going to go all the way to the warning track. It's going to be fielded and thrown in by Fowler, and there's a double. Almora bringing it down in center, and so Baez here, that's in the inside, jams him, so it's going to be a high fly ball in the infield, and easily caught. So trying to bring this run home. Bryant going in here, and he's going to put it right up into center field for a single, and we will have the runner scoring, Almora, and that will make it a 2-0 game. So Bryant with the 2 RBIs today. As we see Rizzo, he's going to have a fly ball, and that will be caught. So correction, we're giving Russell the day off. Baez is playing over on short, and then I believe it's Happ over on second. So that one's thrown in by Hayward over to Rizzo. As we go with one on first, going to be a wild pitch thrown over to second. Easily gets the runner there. Good bait there by Contreras. So go on later in the fifth. So we get the pitch. Hayward up. Hayward deep fly ball into left center, and will be up to the wall. It's going to stay in that small little corner there where the bullpen is. It cannot get over to third, but that's a very good hit. And there's Baez now going, and that's going to be against the wall in left field. Not able to make a play on it. That will score one more, and that is an RBI double. Good hit by Baez there. Rizzo's up next. And this is all with 2 outs, and that one snagged over at second by Wong. And so going to the fifth here. 2-1, and that's going to be misplayed by Bryant. I don't think he really makes a play with that slow bouncer, but on the next one, that's easy. second to first for Hap, and that will end your inning. As we're going into the sixth, Lackey. Still a shutout game, and that one's down the line. And that will be a weird single. If it doesn't hit the wall and straight back to Schwarber, it's probably a double, as this one's a single. We got the man going over to third, and just an offline throw. Otherwise, they would have had him. 2-2 with one out. High fly ball in the right field, and this will definitely score a run. We will get the second out, so it'll be a 3-1 game. Lackey here, though, trying to put a fastball up and inside the zone, and that's going to be out of the ballpark, and there it is. That's going to make it a tie ball game. So that's by Piscotti there, putting that one up there. His second, or his 20th of the season. And that makes it a tie ball game in the eighth. But Baez is not done with his hitting ways, as that just creeps under the right fielder, and Fowler has to back him up. We only get 2 out of it. That's going to be a high fly ball by Bryant into center field, possibly playable up against the wall. It is. Baez is going to go over to third. And we have the go-ahead run 90 feet from scoring. So Rizzo's out here. Just needs a deep fly ball. Rizzo, that's what will be given to Baez. And he's going to go. It's going to be thrown in and off the mark. Possibly would have had a chance on him if it was accurate. But Rizzo bats in the winning run. Or the leading run here for Baez. Schwarber's up here next. 2-2 count. Deep fly ball, hard hit, and that's going to hit the base of the wall. It's going to stay in the warning track, so we got another man on second. Schwarber's hitting pretty good for us. Just the thing is, we're having weird fielding errors this year, as Contreras, though, puts this one routine fly ball into right field. And that will end your inning. So as we go into the bottom of the eighth, and that's a quick fly ball over to first. Rizzo trying to hit the bag, and from the way I see it, I was already on the bag, and that's what kind of messed it up, but I guess not. So runners at second, first. Schwarber back, and loses this one in the air in the lights here, and that will end up scoring. So we end up doing the intentional walk, and there's a blooper that goes into left. So Schwarber throws it in. It's off the mark, so the Cardinals will score 2 more. So we're going to bring in Hector Rondon, who's pitching, and that's going to be caught by Schwarber. So I think that's actually Santiago, or Strop actually. And that one is a liner straight to Bryant, and we were going to bring in our closer, Rondon, but he's going to stay in the bullpen, and we end up getting a leadoff single. Going here, Russell, high fly ball deep in left center, and that's going to hit and go over the wall. So tying run is hitting here, and it's going to be up the middle. It's not going to get through, but it will be an infield single, so 1 run will score. So, up to bat, Jason Hayward. Up in the bullpen, we're going to get Rondon completely warmed up. He's been going a couple of batters. We're going to get Tomlin here in case we make it a tie game. We're getting deeper into our batting order. That's Hayward. High fly ball. And the runners will be all going. And that one's going to be in the seats. A 3-run shot. A big one here, as they were chasing us by only a couple games for the division. And that shot is huge by Hayward. His 13th of the season, goes 403 feet. So we're going to bring in the closer, Hector Rendon. Has 32 saves on the year. After a couple pop-outs, and this one will solve it here as Rizzo catches this over in foul territory. So we do take this one with a stroke, gets the win. And I will see you guys next time as we quickly go through a couple more episodes until the offseason. Later, guys.